This batch of leaves produces silk. The clothes woven from it are the firegrass clothing of the Yi ethnic group, passed down for thousands of years. This magical leaf is not easy to harvest. It usually grows in high mountains above 2,000 meters. It can only be picked during 2 months of the year. On the surface, it looks like ordinary wild grass, but the back has a layer of fine white fluff. Every year in July and August, you can see the figures of Yi sisters everywhere in the mountains, because that delicate white fluff is excellent material for campfires. Hence it is called firegrass. Fresh leaves need to be washed clean in water before being processed immediately. The firegrass picked the same day must be finished the same day. Otherwise, the leaves will dry out and the white fluff cannot be pulled off. Gently pulling off the white fluff, connecting the hands and twisting it together forms a fine thread, which is the firegrass thread. Making glass fluff clothing is not very difficult, but it requires more patience. If you are too eager, it's easy to tear the fluff clothing. However, the leaves collected in one day can only yield a few short meters of thread. To make a piece of firegrass clothing, tens of thousands of such leaves may be needed. Accumulating enough thread to make clothes often requires several years or even longer. But when every youth of the Yi ethnic group becomes an adult, artisans will gather their family's strength to present a precious piece of firegrass clothing during the coming-of-age ceremony. To make the firegrass clothing even more durable, the current generation of Yi people also uses cotton thread for the front and firegrass for the back, interweaving them. The clothes woven in this manner not only have the waterproof and warm functions of firegrass, but also incorporate the softness of cotton thread. Generations of artisans have lived in the high mountains for thousands of meters. They have become friends with the mountains. However, for someone like me, a mountain dweller, the complex environment and strong ultraviolet rays have quite an impact on my skin. Fortunately, I have a collagen repair essence to soothe my sensitivity and restore my skin barrier. The giant biological company I rely on is a global leader in recombinant collagen and a true benchmark in the technology field. No matter how harsh the environment, I don't have to worry about skin sensitivity and redness. When there's food, after a 1,000-pound fish filling is stuffed with sauce chicken, we can start eating. The shuttle passes through the lines, and a wooden hammer tightly presses the tail line. The shuttle carrying the firegrass thread weaves back and forth, and the tightly woven firegrass fabric slowly becomes the filling. The fish ethnic group is a nation full of spirituality. They worship the sun and fire, and following the guidance of their gods, they walk against the flow of people into the mountains, guarding this place for generations. However, resources in the mountains are scarce, and making a piece of clothing takes several years. Therefore, fish clothing is a garment of divine beings. So a piece of firegrass clothing is not just a warmth-retaining garment, it is also a symbol of courage and responsibility that has guarded the mountains for generations. To this day, there are actually more soft and comfortable fabric options available. The fabric made of firegrass is not as soft as imagined. It can even be somewhat coarse. However, the firegrass clothing remains the ceremonial attire for Yi youths during their coming-of-age rites, as it symbolizes maturity and the road taken by predecessors. Once the guardians of this mountain, even amidst the lurking dangers, there is still a group of carefree young dragons.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the